Oklahoma was sailing along in its second round Big 12 tournament game against Iowa State on Thursday until the Sooners hit the 7:42 mark in the second half. Oklahoma led 60-48 at that point, but Iowa State outscored Oklahoma 25-6 over the remainder of the game. That's because the Sooners failed to hit a field goal the final 8 minutes and 10 seconds of the game. Meanwhile, the Cyclones, which started the game 0 of 10 from three-point range, finished by hitting 4 of their final 6 from beyond the arc and hitting 7 of their final 10 shots on the way to a 73-66 win over the Sooners.
Well, we had a couple of bad stretches there for sure. Of course, the other 6-7 games we won in the last 10, they did close it off. So yeah, this group's played good basketball last half of the conference season, especially. We've had those moments that we'd like to be able to change. Probably most teams do, but our moments are pretty glaring when you consider Texas and then at TCU and then today in the conference tournament. Like to have been able to play better than we did in the last 7 minutes, but played a lot of good minutes of basketball today, and we're very active, very aggressive. Got the loose balls early. The last 8-9 minutes, they got them. They got loose balls and converted some of those to buckets. Second shot opportunities, and that's the difference in a ball game.
When you're playing against a team like Iowa State that shoots a lot of threes, you know they're going to have stretches where they're missing, and they're probably going to have stretches where they're making. And tonight, they made some big ones down the stretch. We have been containing them the entire game, like you said, and things were kind of going our way, but that's basketball. Sometimes things don't go your way, and towards the end, things slipped around, and they ended up making some big shots to come down the stretch and win it.
They started hitting tough shots, and we started missing. Just things like that. I mean, when you get somebody to shoot a leaning off the glass one-handed shot and a step-back fadeaway three, I mean, and they hit them, it's difficult to deal with. So they started making tough shots, and we started missing.
We couldn't get the open looks that we wanted. We just didn't execute the way we should. And therefore, it kind of took us out of our rhythm. You got to credit them too, because they banged us a little bit, and we didn't like it. And it was just difficult. Guys that usually hit shots, missed a couple towards the end. But overall, I think that we'll learn from this and get ready for postseason play.
So the Sooners suffer losses in 3 of their final 5 games, including that collapse at Texas and that loss at terrible TCU. So now the question is, does Oklahoma feel confident it will get an invite to the big dance?
We've played good basketball. This group's made good progress. Don't have anything that we can affect it with at this point, but like the progress they've made, like the play that they've turned out. Obviously, a lot depends on upsets and other games, but I'd like to think this group's deserved an opportunity.
I think that we'll make it. I honestly think that our resume speaks for itself right now. I think that we have done enough to be able to make it. I think that, hopefully the committee feels the same way and they give us the opportunity. And like I said before, I think that I feel for the team that we play against in the first round because, like the rest of these guys in here, we want to win. So I feel like they'll play with as much energy and as enthusiasm as they can. And therefore, it'll unite us and we'll just be a better team.
So will Lon Kruger become the first coach to take 5 Division I programs to the NCAA tournament? It certainly seems likely, but we'll find out for sure on Selection Sunday. Reporting from the Big 12 basketball tournament in Kansas City, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.